What's up everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions of the Nike Dunk Low in the Light ARmory blue colorway. I'm excited for this one. Let's get into it. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. My name is Jess and I make videos and written blog post content about sneakers and lifestyle products. So if you like that kind of content, then please consider hitting the subscribe button right down below. And if you are here returning, then thank you so much for all your support. It really means a lot. Today we're going to be having a look at the women's exclusive Nike Dunk Low in the Light ARmory blue. So I thought this was really interesting. I got it for an extremely good price. Shout out to JD Sports. I do believe they still have it for like 75 bucks Canadian. If you head over to their website now, the sizes are a little, the ones that are left. So I don't know if it's going to be the size that you need, but they do still have it on their website as of recording this video. But let's go through some of the information and then we'll dive into the materials, the comfort, sizing, and my overall impressions of this shoe. So in terms of price, the retail price for this was $175 Canadian, which to me is like pretty wild and insane. That's very high for a dunk in my opinion. And in the US, it went for $135 USD. I saw these when these originally released in January 25th, I believe, 2024. And I just purchased it like a few weeks ago. And it was like on a super like clearance deal on JD Sports, as I mentioned earlier. And I picked them up for about $75 Canadian, which I thought was really nice. The style code for this one is FZ3779-025. And the official colorway for this is Photon Dust, Light Smoke Gray, and that Light ARmory blue, as you can see in the video there. So let's jump into the materials and features for the sneaker. So this sneaker has hairy or shaggy all suede design across the whole shoe. And it has upper features of a Light ARmory blue base with Photon Dust overlays. It has that classic swoosh branding, classic Nike detailing embroidered on the heel tab, grayish white midsole, a light blue outsole, a padded collar on the back of your ankle, which is very nice feeling, and then a mesh lining to finish it all up. So in terms of materials and features, nothing super special other than that shaggy suede that you're seeing here, which I thought was really interesting and why I kind of chose it. But we'll talk more about that later in my overall impressions. Let's move on to comfort. These are your typical comfort in terms of dunks. I think they're not super uncomfortable, but not the most comfortable Nike shoe out there, if that makes any sense to you. But to me, they're just kind of like, I just kind of throw them on when I'm like running a quick errand or anything like that. I definitely wouldn't wear these for like a long day walk or anything like that. If I'm like roaming around the city or something, I probably wouldn't go towards my dunk, but that's just an opinion for me. So comfort wise, they're kind of like in the middle, not too comfy, not too uncomfortable, just like a go-to shoe that I can run out quickly to run errands and do things like that. This sneaker has a foam insert, which is pretty typical for all of the Nike Dunks, and it has a firm but flat feeling in the shoe. So if you can't wear flat shoes, then I wouldn't recommend this dunk at all in any colorway. To be honest with you, it's not super comfortable, especially if you're too flat-footed. So in terms of sizing, I went true to size for my sizing. And for any fellows out there watching this video, if you are buying your shoes in men's sizing, remember this is a women's exclusive sneaker, so you have to buy it in the women's sizing. So for example, I am a size 7 men's and you have to add 1.5 sizes to that. So I bought this in 8.5 women's, which is my true to size, and it fits perfectly for me. So my overall impressions for this is that this dunk looks super cozy. I really like the look when I originally saw it. It's just something different from the original like leather type of dunk in my opinion. And so I really like that and spotted this out when they actually released. I just wasn't fond of the price, so I kind of waited as long as I could just to see if this would go down a bit, and I was correct. It went down more than half the price, because it's $175 Canadian, which is pretty wild for a pair of dunks here in Canada. But nonetheless, it is something unique in my collection, which I really like. And so that's kind of why I picked it up. And I do feel like the materials on this are a little bit thicker than your traditional dunk. And I don't know if it's because it just has suede all across the whole sneaker, making it feel like the material is a little bit thicker. But to me, I just felt like the quality was a little bit better than your typical dunk. But in terms of like the outsole and quality control, I think it's about the same. I don't think the quality control on dunks is quite, you know, high, to be honest. There's usually glue or the stitching's off, or just like, for example, look at the back of this where the Nike sign is. It's like kind of off a little bit. Kind of the same for this side as well. But nonetheless, it's a pair of dunks. They're like a general release shoe. And so I just, you know, picked them up for a really good price, scooped them up, and I'm super happy with it just because it is unique from the other dunks that I have in my collection. And I really enjoy this one. The only question I have is like, this color is really interesting. So what season would you wear this for? So give me some suggestions. It's November right now in Toronto, and I just plan to wear it anyway. I'm gonna wear them today out as well, just because I have an outfit that goes with it. So why not? I'm just gonna wear them whenever I want. But it's interesting because this gives a little bit of a cozy vibe, but the colors are kind of like, reminds me of winter a little bit. Maybe it's better to wear it in the spring. I'm not really sure. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And let me know what you think of this sneaker here in the colorway and this women's exclusive. Did I get a good deal for $75 for this pair of shoe? That's gonna do for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace, bye. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out today's video. Please consider subscribing to see more content just like this. There is always more to see on my blog at www.writtenbyjess.com. Thank you for all your support, and we'll catch you in the next one.